Let's return to our top story, and that is the killing of journalist Jamal Khashoggi. Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan insists that the order to kill Khashoggi came from the highest levels in Riyadh. Joining us now from Doha is James Dorsey. He is a senior fellow at the S. Rajaratnam School of International Studies in Singapore. James, as always, pleasure to have you on. When looking at Canada, the UK, the US, and France, will these tapes make any difference in how they respond to Riyadh in the death of Jamal Khashoggi?
I think they'll make a difference in the sense that there is pressure by Western nations, Europeans, and probably also from the Americans, that the Saudis have come up with a credible story. Now, whatever that story may be, it has to be credible. And so far, they haven't really given a lot of credibility to the various statements that they've made.
So Erdogan said in his statement that Riyadh is shocked by these tapes. You know, Turkey has been repeatedly requesting answers. Is Riyadh playing a game here, or just, trickling out delay tactics and getting these answers to Turkey?
I think the Saudis have a problem in dealing with it, irrespective of who we think ultimately gave the order, whether that was the Crown Prince or someone else, or whether this was a rogue operation or an officially sanctioned operation. Whichever way you turn this, the Saudis have immense difficulty in coming up with a story that lets them save face, but at the same time is credible. And obviously, the longer this takes, the more difficult it becomes for them.
And of course, Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan, he's been very quick to insist that he does not believe that the king had any part in that. Why is he highlighting that particular fact in this case?
Well, I think, first of all, it's probably true that the king had nothing to do with this. Second of all, Erdogan has a great deal of respect for the king, in part because he is custodian of Islam's most holy places. He has less respect for other Saudi officials and probably believes that other officials just below the king were involved in this, or they were actually responsible. The problem is, nobody has a smoking gun, at least as far as we know.
And what position has all of this put the Crown Prince in back at home?
It's put him in a difficult position. I think what is clear, that certainly at this point, the king does not want to remove the Crown Prince from office. But what we are seeing are moves to clip his wings. We're also hearing stories, and I think those stories are credible, that he was quite taken aback by the response to the killing of Jamal. He had not expected the response.
All right. James Dorsey out of Doha, thanks for being with us.